are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm tired. I feel like I say that every time we come on here. Oh my God. Well, guys, welcome to the Friday edition of the Commentary Zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up. I apologize for being late. I forgot to do something, so I had to do it. But we're here and we're ready. And today on the docket, we have The Real Housewives of Miami, season 4, episode 8, Le Fin. The end. This was a nothing burger filler episode for me.
Yeah, it was just a way to get us to Larsa's event. But it was Marisol. Marisol came in the clutch though with her one-liners.
Marisol is always good for the one-liners. I'll give her the one-liners from the pool were epic. Punch her in the titty. Wait, what?
No, my favorite was like if he wants to do all the work, I let him do whatever he wants to do.
Oh,
If he
that was
wants
at
to,
breakfast, right?
yeah, if he wants to do all the work, who am I to move?
Yeah. The oh Lord have mercy. But things were frigid between her and Nicole throughout
Yep.
this entire episode. Um, it was quite interesting and awkward at times. Um, anyway, guys, let's just welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome everybody. Hey Susan. Hey Nise. Hi Yanni. Let's see who else is here. Hey Larger Curves. Hi Steven. Da, da, da. Who else is here? I think we've got everybody, right?
Mhm.
All right. Why is this here? Okay. Ugh, this is so annoying. This blocks everything for me. Okay. So let's get started with this little episode. We see Kiki and Nicole in the kitchen having coffee, and Kiki is still having caca issues. And I think Nicole has something that she can give her to help her because she hasn't been able to go since the day before when she made her bold announcement about caca. Nicole is still upset with Marisol and how she called her out, and she's having problems getting over what happened last night. Larsa joins them, and Larsa starts off by saying, I just don't understand what happened last night. However, I'm gonna let you know that Marisol doesn't lie. So if you don't know what happened
Right.
last night, how do you know Marisol doesn't lie? I wouldn't say that. I'm just gonna stop right there. I wouldn't say that Marisol doesn't lie. I would say that Marisol relays the information that she hears running around the streets.
Right.
But I wouldn't have been bold enough to say that Marisol doesn't lie.
Right.
But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh, sorry, y'all. Let me just turn that off. Um, so Lisa's kind of taken aback by that, but she apologizes, kind of saying, if my checking into things offended you in any way, I apologize. And I think Larsa gave like an half of an apology for saying she had a kid out of wedlock. And Julia is still taking an offense to that in the confessional, but yet not saying nothing with the girls.
Right.
Why is that? Ugh.
Yeah, it's a whole. They are a whole mess.
Let's see. Julia joins them and she brought her farm eggs. She got blue eggs in there. I didn't even realize that she had those French hens that lay the blue eggs. Go on with your little Miami Martha Stewart self.
Right.
Oh. I wonder if she makes any, like, if she like takes her like the goat's milk and the eggs and whatever else she gets on the farm. I wonder if she goes to like the farmer's market with it.
I would think she would. I think she would do well.
That I hope she does, because those are big money. Just saying. Let's see. The rest of the women join them. Um, that's when Marisol says that she's gonna lay there. Who let him do all the work. She's not gonna argue about it. When the other ladies leave, Marisol and Larsa stay behind. And Marisol drops another tidbit that she forgot to include the night before to Larsa, saying that Nicole says she didn't want to be associated with her because she was a hooker, right? And
Yeah.
Larsa was like, "Why didn't you bring that up?" And she goes, "Oh, I just forgot." And Larsa makes a comment in her confessional that Nicole seems to be wearing a lot of masks, and she doesn't know if she's friend or foe. But take notice, this word hookah keeps on coming up. And did you notice that I think when they went to the pool deck, Marisol comes out and says, "Hey, hookers," to everybody?
Right.
I'm wondering who really said the hooker comment.
Same.
That's an old school term. I'm sorry. Young people don't really call people like they go ho before they would say
Right.
hooker.
A hooker. Yeah. That's a really really old term.
And I'm only saying that because I'm of a particular age.
Yo,
You a
hooker.
hooker.
Yep. I'm about to say you a hooker.
You a hooker. You a low down dirty hooker. That's kind of 70-ish. I'm dating myself. I'm sorry, but I just wonder who, if anybody, even made that comment and how she is relaying it. I think this is my opinion. I think her and Alexia were talking about it. Um, the OnlyFans things, because Alexia was the only one who mentioned that it was pornography. And I think they were talking about it, and Marisol Marisol accused Nicole of saying it, but using Alexa's what Alexa was alluding to, but in her terminology.
Exactly.
I know that that's kind of convoluted, but that's how I envision it in my head. Um, Marisol ends up by saying, all of the "I researched you," I think that's just bullshit. Um, Go ahead, Marisol. As you said, she knows the assignment. She knows and understands the assignment. And the next activity is, why would Larsa arrange for boxing? The majority of these women have additional enhancements that nobody wants to rupture. It made no sense. But anyway, they have a trainer there. He turns out to be Brazilian. And him and Adriana start speaking in Portuguese. Adriana is just naturally flirty. And ugh, they start their training session. They're all into it with the exception of Marisol. Marisol takes herself to the pool and she's just watching from the sidelines. Adriana is also watching from the sidelines, but then decides, I want to take bets. And she wants to pair up girls to fight each other. She's going around getting bets from everybody. I loved it when Marisol called her Don King. Again, dating yourself. um, did you notice the interaction with Adriana and the trainer when they were deciding who was going to be paired up?
Right.
I know a lot of people are like, they're making a big deal about that, but this is a cultural way of speaking.
Exactly.
And all
That's
you
what
have to do is watch a Brazilian telenovela and you will understand. I wasn't getting into that. Oh,
it seemed like a very cut scene.
I think they put it in there for controversy
Probably.
because I think the majority of the country might not understand that, but I think, like I've told you, I don't associate with African American. I associate with black, but I'm not going to call you the black over there. I'm not going to
Right.
use that as a way to describe you. But again, culturally, and then I wonder if they translated it. Um, okay.
Not
So
everything
maybe they
translates
did
properly.
say, right, maybe they just translated exactly as it was said, but how it is actually understood by a Brazilian is totally different. And Yanni, I think Yanni is our Brazilian expert. Is that right? Yanni, I'm going to need your help with that because I want to know, one, if they translated it properly, and two, is that the correct terminology that they were using? Just for curiosity. I'm just being ridiculous now. Um, hold on. Let's see what y'all. Oh, thank you guys. Let's see. Da da da. One of my boys is thoroughly uncooperative. All right. So Steven says my friend brings blue eggs, goose eggs. Kayla's, I think they're weird. Oh, duck eggs are blue. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Oh, Hooker sounds like you really saying that. Well, in the olden days, if you got paid, oh,
I mean, gotta make a living somehow.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. Okay, so what was said? On the screen it said when they were describing Kiki, because she was asking who could go up against Alexia, and it was said the black. That's what I saw on the screen. But they were speaking in Portuguese, so I don't know. I didn't want to make a big deal about it because they were speaking in a foreign language, and how things are said and literally translated can sometimes be deceptive. I'm giving it the
Hmm.
benefit of doubt. I know that was a long way around the mulberry bush to just say that, but
No,
that's
I get it because when you're translating, if you don't see the whole thing translated out, if it's not translated properly, it could be misconstrued. And because I felt like, you know what, you're not translating it the whole context, the whole thing, so I don't know what you're saying.
Mhm.
So I don't think anyone would really describe someone like that. And Adriana went and said, "Yeah." That's another thing I took into account. I'm like, I don't think Adriana would be just like, "Oh, dude says, oh, you know, the black," and she's like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
Mhm.
So I'm giving grace on that one until
Yeah,
we get an
yeah.
answer.
One, because we don't know Portuguese, and two, we don't know the culture,
Right.
and we ain't no interpreters. All right, so Kiki goes up against who she go up against?
Kiki
She
was
wasn't up against Alexia. Who was she up
no,
against?
Alexia's against Lisa.
Was against Lisa.
Larsa, I think it was Larsa
Larsa.
and
Oh my
Kiki.
God, that was my thumbnail, and I totally forgot. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get a nap after this. I promise. No, I can't because I have to participate in your show and give my silly comments on the fashions. Okay, so next they have their fight. It turns out to be a tie. Um, then it's Lisa and Alexia who are fighting, and Alexia won that match. And I love Lisa in her confessional. She was like, I thought I could have taken her, but she's bigger than me. She's like a different weight class than me. And I was like, oh, good Lord.
Right.
But she is little, though, Lisa. I
Lisa's
mean,
very. I didn't think Lisa was that petite, but she is.
she's a little bit of nothing. Oh, my goodness. Um, Gary, we find out, is coming. Gary is in Miami, still prepping for her charity event. We find out her dad is coming in from Europe, and this will be the first time he's ever seen one of her events that she's done. She remember this is the event for her brother, her deceased brother's charity, um, and the goal for the event is 25,000. um and the guy she's telling this to, he's like, oh, so that's a little bit. And she goes, no, you have to understand, $5 a day can feed a child breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. So this can go a very long way in Haiti, and she just
Hmm.
wants to give back and contribute in her brother's name. So this is a big deal for her, and she's used to doing these fabulous blowouts with, extravagant flowers and menus and stuff like that. But she really wants to get the most bang for her buck. And she's keeping it simple, and so that most of the money will go towards Haiti
Right.
and
I thought
not
that was
Haiti.
very thoughtful.
Let's see. Larsa says that her daughter is arriving today with her assistant, and they'll be staying at a hotel 5 minutes away. Like, she doesn't want her around the mess in the house, and I can understand that. That's a smart
Hmm.
decision. Um,
Very. So I thought that was a good
mhm.
thought. Good thinking, Larsa.
Oh yes, oh yes. Um, Especially with that conversation about wood, when Kiki was like, "You want me to teach y'all some Haitian?" And she started talking about like regular wood and good
She
wood.
right. She had me dying. I'm like, really?
But no, and then the best one was Adriana in the confessional. I love any kind of wood: morning wood, afternoon wood, evening wood. Oh my gosh, you really think that Adriana likes women? Or she's bi curious or anything?
I just think she's kind of at that stage in her life, like she's open to anything.
Uh-uh.
That's just the way I look. I think with her, it's more of a person thing. It's more of like who attracts her on a personality level.
Oh my God, poor
Cause
stupid.
Julia said that, but Julia said that like an episode or two ago. She thought, well, she thought women, quote unquote, straight women, are attracted to me because she thought it's not that I'm a woman, it's my personality, it's my
Hmm.
vibe, and I think Adriana is of the same ilk. Like it's all a vibe for her.
Hmm. I think a lot of the women in this show, they keep on in this Hamptons trip focusing on pooping and peeing. Every time there's some sort, like Kiki with her pooping issues. I think Julia had to pee when she was in a car, then coming back, someone else had to pee. They need to edit those things out. I'm not interested.
You're like, no, ma'am.
I'm not interested. Um, so yeah, so she's Sophie or Sophia? Sophia, right?
Sophia. Hmm.
Sophia's arriving. Larsa says in the car, her kids are her best accomplishment. And there's like this really great conversation going on in one car, and in the other car, all Julia has to say is, I have to pee, and everybody else is in their phones. It was so weird, the two different cars. And the only reason why I picked up on that was because on Ultimate Girls Trip, a lot of the action happened in the car because there was so much
Hmm.
conflict between one particular person and everybody else. So there was a lot of good stuff happening in the cars, not so much here.
Yeah.
Um, After the when they leave the house, they go on a shopping trip, and Marisol got issues. How is Marisol married to someone who's Australian but don't know where they're from?
Because she's Marisol.
Wow. Is he really from Australia? Because it when that scene happened, I was like, so wait. Nicole said that the Alexia married her husband just to be relevant.
Hmm.
Is she though?
Oh, stop. And when you take in context what was said, you're like, maybe there's something to that.
And remember the last wedding on the snowy mountaintop?
Child, where everyone told her he was after a green card, and she was like, "No, he's not. He loves me." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, if you believe that if you want to, Mazel tov, as Debbie would say.
But as soon as they got back from the mountaintop, he was gone within one
Right,
episode.
correct,
So
correct.
it really makes me want to take Nicole's side with that. I'm just saying that's mean. I know.
No, but it makes you when you put everything together, you're like, okay,
Mhm. And I will say this. This is my opinion. When they get to that dinner scene, and Alexia is like, me and Marisol have been friends for 20 plus years, and nothing that anybody could say can come between us, and da 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 da. I was like, girl, Alexia, you are no one's friend, and neither is Marisol.
neither is Marisol. Oh my goodness.
It's just, anywho, anywho.
But here's the thing. They're
Mhm.
going to be loyal to each other because they have the most dirt on each other. That's the way I see it. They're like, okay, you know too much, so I can't really go against you the way I would want to sometimes. So I'm gonna we're not gonna do too much.
I agree with you on that, but that's not going to stop Alexia from talking about Marisol to other people like how she did to Nicole and said Marisol got married to that man to have some relevancy.
Right, and we know Alexia said that mess.
Mhm.
Her and Marisol probably got a little tiff, and Alexia was being petty to her friend, and she didn't think that was gonna come out. And that's in my humble opinion.
But did there need to even be a tiff? It's Alexia. Alexia just talks without thinking.
That's how I see things. I mean, like if you've been friends like that, you shouldn't get mad at them and then go run your mouth to somebody else. I mean, that's not something I do. If I have an issue with a friend, either A, I'm not gonna talk to you for a couple weeks and let you sit on that, or B, we gonna hash it out then and there.
Hi, Sarah Z. Oh, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the support. Um, oh God, uh, this is a mess. This is a mess.
But they both messy. They both messy. Marisol is the
Mhm.
messier of the two by far, but still.
Oh, and when Sophia shows up, how Larsa gushes over this girl, it's just, it's almost like she's a fan of her daughter. I know she loves her, but
Hmm.
she's so supportive.
She is. It sounds like she's hyping her up to. Um, she has her on the show to hype her up to get her career started, which is smart. Which is
She's
smart.
the one that wants to be a model.
Mhm.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay.
She's
So
gonna get her to be an influencer, a model. She's gonna get her out there. She's gonna have her own. She can put this is something Sophia can put on her credits. I was on the Real Housewives of Miami,
okay, okay, no, makes
so
sense.
so we
Makes
can see her on that show. Celebrities kids on the ranch. She could do something like that down the line. Seriously, because they would take her because like, oh, you're Larsa Pippen. She used to be Kardashian adjacent, so you're Kardashian adjacent by birth. They'll work it in somehow and get her on one of those reality
we
shows.
don't even mention her father, the real star of the family.
But he's not Kardashian adjacent though, so we don't
He's
really.
not Kardashian.
I mean, he's Michael Jordan adjacent, but like nowadays, like what does that really mean? We have to go by what's current.
Shaquille O'Neal's boy is on there. The biggest son.
Sharif is it Sharif? Is
I
it
think
Sharif? Is
so.
Sharif?
The one that has the marijuana company with
Mm,
his mom.
mm. I'm just
I
Sharif.
don't think he's into basketball. He's kind
Mm.
of short and scrawny. I
Okay.
think he's the first son.
Oh, the very first one. Okay, I'll
Right,
look into
not
it.
the one with the heart surgery, because he's
That's
the
Sharif.
really tall one that's playing basketball. This is the first one, the oldest one.
I mean, yeah, but Scotty
Um,
Pippen, like Scotty Pippen was relevant back in the day, but he's no Kardashian. I'm just saying.
he's
You
not.
gotta go with what's hot.
Are they hot though?
I mean, no, they're always relevant. Like thanks to Mama Jenner, and we have to give her kudos for that.
Oh my
Cause
god.
look at Scott Disick. Like, would we know a Scott Disick if he wasn't Kardashian? He's honorary Kardashian though, so he'll always be relevant.
Okay.
I ought to change my name to Scott Disick Kardashian. Say something.
You are so stupid. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. Like if I was Ken, like Lisa Vanderpump. Um, if I was Ken, like when she became blowing up by shit, I'd be Ken Tom Vanderpump. Quit playing with me. I have no shame.
So messy.
I have no shame.
So messy. Okay, so then all of a sudden we see Larsa get this call from her lawyer. So she walks away. And then she comes back. She goes, I have to take this mic pack off because she tells the lawyer straight away,
Yes, I
I'm on
might.
mic. Yeah.
Yes.
And she goes, I have to take this off. I have to take this off. Apparently, Scotty is having hella problems with this divorce. He's dragging his feet. He remember last was the last episode, episode before last, where she said all of a sudden he doesn't want to sell the house now. He's pulling
Right.
back. He just don't want to give up the last 5 cents that he has and split it with you. I think that's just it.
You think he's just being mean, basically, like dragging his feet, dragging this out.
There's
You
no
know.
cleanup. And he made poor business decisions. He's got very little money and he has to split it with her.
Mm,
So when it comes down to, okay, we can sell the house and get it for 10.5. And he's like, oh, but let's hold out for 14.5. That's a stall tactic because if you go and
mhm.
take the 10.5, you automatically losing 50% to someone that you're trying to get rid of.
Right, but my thing is that if I'm having cash flow issues, your best bet is just to sell off and get rid of somebody you don't want even be around and just keep it moving. That's just how I look at it.
You have common sense. I don't think Scotty does.
I mean, it could be because you're trying to get 14. Like, just think about the amount of money you have to put into that house just to get to 14. Like, you basically spent your profit. What you basically you spent what you're trying to get.
Yeah.
You taking renovations, permits, material. I mean, it's not worth it.
And then continuously paying the mortgage on those months when you could have had it sold.
And the property taxes.
Yes.
So
So
and
again, I
and the
don't think
landscaping.
I think it's more spite than common
Mm,
sense
okay, I can go with spite.
that's happening here. You and I are removed. We're just seeing I want the cash. I want to be free. But he's like, this is my hard-earned money that I fucked up over the years, and now she want to take half. Who's she? She ain't do nothing.
And I like the fact that they allow her to take the mic back off because for them to allow her to take that off, it must be serious.
Well, I think too because it's a lawyer calling as
Mhm.
well. Child, I don't think they run any more risks with like after what happened with Jen Shaw. Um, yeah. And besides, isn't there like confidentiality thing
Yes.
with those kinds of conversations?
Generally, yes.
Right. Yeah. So I think they would have to. Alrighty. She says basically he's not used to not getting his own way, and so it's another hiccup in their divorce. Back at the house, let's see. Julia is showing Nicole how to do vodka shots like the Russians do, and it's with pickles. But she doesn't have pickles; she has cucumbers. But they were sitting next to the salmon, so I didn't get that. But okay. Um, Next they Kiki joins them. Kiki's swimsuit was amazing.
Of course it was.
It was amazing. They go out to the pool. The rest of the ladies join them there. We find out that Gertie is arriving later. who is it? Larsa says that they're having dinner at a great restaurant tonight. This is when Kiki asks everyone if they want to learn Creole, um, and she gives them the word for penis, and they're down for it. Oh my
Mm,
God, Jesus! They all get ready for dinner, and again they get into the cars, and somebody has to piss. Bravo, just cut this out, really. At the restaurant, they have like this really nice table. Nicole sits next to Marisol. Gertie arrives and says, "Hey, y'all, I'm hungry. Lady after my own heart." Um, what else happens here? They start trying to toss food into Marisol's mouth. I didn't understand that. That's a complete total waste of food.
right.
Um, Alexia then tries to start up with Nicole again and saying that Nicole was trying to deflect from what Marisol was saying about her by bringing up what she says Alexia supposedly said about Marisol's marriage. And I just thought that was just so contrived. Alexia trying to get a moment, and it always falls flat for me.
Yeah.
Um, Someone says, let's pick up the game again from last night. And Nicole is like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously? Let's not go back to this. And she asked her if she was a psychopath or a sociopath. I think she used both words.
She's
And at
both.
least they laughed.
Marisol laughed. She's like, "Oh yes, I am. I love it." I'm like, "Okay."
um, I think half of the ladies are already halfway drunk by the time they get to this dinner, especially Julia. But she says that she took a shot of olive oil, so she's not going to be drunk.
Mhm. Because the olive oil absorbs the alcohol.
I
That's
couldn't do
why.
a shot of, like, I think
Olive
I would
oil.
gag
Yeah, no. But she might be used to it though, so might as well talk to her.
for real. Then Julia gets up and she has like this announcement. She has this little blue box. Then she gets down on one knee, and all the women at this table are like, what the hell is happening? Because she's doing this to Adriana.
Right.
And they've had this flirtation the whole season. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, this is so contrived. These two women are just like setting up these little scenes and they're so stupid.
They're hilarious. I'm sorry. Julia makes me laugh. Julia's like the one who wants to break the tension and to have fun. So I think this was just one of those things she had just to break the tension.
I it was just awkward. The women at the table were like, huh? What is going on here? I'd have been like, where's the food? I would not have been interested anyway. She opens up the box. It's a ring. The ladies are even more perplexed. We see a flashback to the store earlier where Julia saw two of the same ring. She wanted to buy it so that they can be friends forever. And Julia says that they promise to be best friends forever and wear the matching rings. And with the matching rings, they'll never fight. And one of the ladies says that it actually broke the tension of the evening doing something like that.
Mhm.
Gertie says that it's a friend engagement. I guess she's already planning the party for them. So yay, Mazel Tov. They get back to the house. Gathers the ladies, and they're doing even more of these shots. Um, Larsa is off by herself taking selfies. And when she's finished, she comes over and she says she's going to bed. Tomorrow is the jewelry trunk show, and the reason why all of them are there, she needs to go and get her rest. And they're doing nothing but getting drunk, and I don't think she drinks that much.
I don't think she does either.
But yeah, but she goes to her room and she's done and leaves the ladies there, and that's really the episode, y'all.
There wasn't much to it. This is. I think this is just to get them from the start of the trip to her event.
Mm.
That's the way I took. That's the way I took it.
Do we want to go over their looks?
Yes.
Hold on. We saw, well, I saw their reunion was filmed this week in New York City, and their reunion looks are amazing. Who do you want to do first?
I want to say Lisa because I think she was my favorite.
Lisa? Okay.
By Michael, I think hers was by Michael Costello of Project Runway.
Yeah. Do you have the article still? Because it's on the Bravo Insider. They give all of the credits.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, and I'm
Uh,
gonna pull up something else.
let's see. I wish this. Mm, see, I don't like the way Bravo Insider does it because they have a
Mhm.
border in the way. Oh, there it goes. Perfect. All right, let me share screen. Give me 2 seconds.
No, I have the individual pictures. You just read the captions. Hold on.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Share screen. This. There we go.
Well, let's start with Alexia. It's either go in order of Bravo Insider because Alexia's first.
Okay, hold on. Oh, wrong reunion. Oops. You want Alexia.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay,
All right.
there she is.
Perfect. Now Alexia's like just fitted and stunning. Love it. And her dress was by Usama Ishtai. And the shoes were by Renee Calvia.
Hmm.
Her jewelry is Cartier and Nicole Rose jewelry. Her hair was by Julius Michael. Makeup by Priscilla D'Estasio. And the styling was done by Lucia Maldonado.
Mm.
I think she looks great.
I like the little cutouts on her hip.
Hmm.
Um, I I wish the dress was a different color. Just because with a blonde, you have to be very careful with yellows and golds because it will wash you out. And her
Right.
makeup is very ashy. Her hair is extremely light, so it's just all blended together. But it does wash her out. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a great dress, though.
Right. For Alexia, personally, I really would have gone with a deep red or a deep blue for her because
Mm,
she's a blonde and it's her
yep,
complexion.
yep. But it's a great dress.
Oh, it's a
Like
great dress.
picture that dress on Kiki and it's banging because the
Exactly.
color would pop.
Right.
Um, but yeah, it's a beautiful dress. I just don't think it was the best choice for her.
All right. Ready? On to Lisa.
Okay, so hold on. There we go. Lisa.
All right. Lisa's dress by Michael Costello. Shoes by Renee Calvila. The jewelry is Lisa's own jewelry, which is awesome. Her hair was done by Danny Yeleka. Her
Mhm.
makeup was done by Priscilla D'Estasio, and Lisa did her own styling. Pretty cool.
Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, I like the dress. It's good for her. The color is perfect for her complexion. It highlights all of the assets that Lenny gave her. I mean, it's a cute dress.
Michael does a great job with his wraps. Like, 'cause you see how he did detailing in the wrapping, but it didn't add like that girth that some dresses do. He has his he's come a long way.
Hmm.
I think he was on what season 5 of Project Runway. He's come a lot. Yeah, he did a good job on this dress. And Lisa looks pretty much Lisa looks good in anything. We could wrap Lisa in like a hefty bag and stitch it, and she would kill it. Just saying.
Oh my
And,
god. All right. Who was
ready?
next?
Larsa Pippen.
Okay, I thought she was next. Hold on, let me pull her up. Um,
So for Larsa's dress was Michael did her dress. Her shoes are Tom Ford. Her jewelry is her own, Larsa Marie. Great product placing. Her hair was by Mitchell Ramazan, and her makeup was by Janelle Moonlight. Now, here's the thing for me. I like this dress, not on her. She's, for me, the way that the dress lays, it doesn't elongate her because she's petite. You know what I mean? It just doesn't go with her. But I like the dress overall.
um, it's a no for me, dog. I mean, I see what they were trying to do,
Correct.
but I don't like it on her. And again,
See, that's
she
what I'm
looks
saying.
washed out.
I can see this on Kiki.
I think we could see everything on Kiki.
I'm going off. I'm going off a color though. Like
Yeah.
the color. It's the color for me. And you know
Mhm.
what it is? Same as Alex. Yeah, this washes her out.
Yep. Everything just blends together.
Hmm.
Maybe if she had had like a popping lip or something, but it's and then her expression is so sad. It's
Right.
like you know that this doesn't look right.
Yeah. The dress itself is nice. Like it's just not for her. That's all it is. And what would have helped this is not to have that belt thing around the middle.
I also think that if they could have gotten a nude that more closely resembled her skin, I wouldn't have such a problem with it. And then there's some weird like bunching over
Yep.
here.
That's why I say get rid of that. Get rid of that belt thing. That
The
does nothing. That
cut,
cuts her. That cuts her off.
because the belt thing is holding up this piece of tail here, right?
Correct. I can't tell.
But
I
what's
that's what,
the need for the? If this is coming from her shoulder, I like it. But if it's coming
right.
from the belt, it's unnecessary.
Exactly.
Oh Lord.
My thing is, and I've just watching Project Runway for so many years. They
Hmm.
tell you on a petite model, you don't cut them off, and
Mm,
she's petite and she's cut off. Like she looks like shorter when
mhm.
the dress is there to elongate her.
Child. Who's the next one up?
Birding.
Okay, let me see if this will pop up. No, it doesn't. You know, y'all just making my job harder.
Mm,
Okay. Why
so
did I think that this was an Irish Wonder Woman? But go ahead, read out who did this.
the dress was by Zygmunt. The shoes are Louboutin. Jewelry by Diamonds on the Key. The clutch was by Elizabeth Sutton. Let's see. Hair and makeup was by Plush Beauty, and the styling was done by Wyna Chansey. And this gives me Wonder Woman all the way, but I like it.
I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. I love it. And these are like mesh inserts here, right?
What are you looking at? Sorry,
Like where her fingers are
I'm trying to
between
see.
the gold bars and
That's what it looks like.
it looks like mesh and they match that mesh perfectly. I love it. I love it. It's not over the top or too much. It's just right. And her shoes are really cute. I like those shoes.
Oh yeah, Louboutin. See, you're playing with these people.
And simple hair. She did like a throwback to the 70s. Remember Cher used to wear her hair like this? I
Yeah,
love
simple,
it.
simple and easy. No, don't need to do too much.
Amazing. Go ahead, Gertie. Pretty. Okay, so who's next?
Julia.
Ugh, hold on, I'm bringing her over.
All right. So for Julia, The dress is from Renato Armillo from Chernaya Bridal House. The jewelry is by Lori Rodkin. The glam is Grace from Your Face by Grace, and Julia did her own styling. Now, with Julia, I like the dress, but for her, I would have gone a darker green. I really would have. I think she should have gone darker with the dress.
I don't like this dress. I think I've been having a problem with Julia's outfits, and they're making her very matronly and older
Right,
than her years. I'm gonna need somebody to take her shopping for next season because stop aging yourself, lady. You're a beautiful woman, and
right.
this is like Mother of the Bride. I don't like that. I think I'm seeing her belly button through this. Um, I don't like the gathering of the nude slip underneath. And why are you in like this gray black thing? Like, why aren't
Right.
you in a Miami color? What this would have been nice if it was like a baby pink to a neon pink or purple. Or like she looks good in lilac. Why wasn't she in like lilac or lavender? Like what's she name? Lisa.
You know the her confessional look? I would have gone with that one. Something of that color. It's the one. It's like oh, it's like a baby blue, light blue, and it has the shoulders with the cape. That confessional look. She should have gone
Oh
with something in
yeah.
that color.
I just think this is so matronly. She could have done so much better. Anywho, who's next?
Who is next? Let's see. Nicole.
Okay. Okay.
It's simple yet interesting. I personally like it, and I like it on her.
Um, hold on. I like it, but I don't think it's the right place. Like, okay, why? Oh, here we go. Okay. I just want to bring up one little thing. Okay,
Hmm.
hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay, everyone here is in something fancy.
Hmm.
I kind of wish she had wore this sequence mini to the reunion and then put this in that. I wish she had
Oh,
worn
I got
something
you.
sparkly. I think because
Hmm.
it's matte that it's not oomph enough. Like,
She needs some bling somewhere. Basically, is what you're saying.
yes, I need something sparkly. I like the outfit. It's va va voom, and she's got the body for it. I love the color. This is a yellow that doesn't wash out a blonde. She's got just enough self tanner on so that there is some contrast there. I love it. I love it. The shoes are killer, but it's not blingy enough. That's my only problem.
Right. It's not. It's nice, but it's not like reunion. It doesn't give you reunion.
Yeah. But there was worse. Julia. Oof. Hold on. Okay. So who is she looks cute though. I'm not gonna lie. She looks cute. And I like the hair and I like the jewelry. I just wish it was like blingier.
Now, for her, her dress was by David Coma. Her shoes are Tom Ford. The jewelry was by Green Concierge. Hair and makeup was done by Grace Aguado. Styling was done by Loretta Venocchia Armada. And next we have Miss Marisol Patton.
Okay. Let me bring her over. have mixed feelings about this outfit.
Really?
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. Um, did you say who did it? Sorry.
No, I was just gonna go there. I was waiting you to finish your thoughts. So for
I'm
Marisol,
still thinking about my thoughts.
the dress was Alberto Ravello Couture, shoes by Ego, jewelry from her personal collection, including her late mother Elsa's 20-carat pair diamond wedding ring. Her hair was by Julius Michael, and her makeup was by George Miguel.
Okay. It it it's nice. It's a nice dress, but I have mixed feelings about the collar.
Okay.
I have mixed feelings about the collar because I love a mesh dress, but that collar, I know she's a woman of a particular age and she's like probably like how I should be covering up necks and bat wings, but I don't know. Maybe if I saw it from different angles. Yeah, it's just for me.
It's a nice dress for her. That's basically what it is.
Mm.
That's what it is. It's a nice dress for her. So I'm okay with it.
The best thing about it is the lip. That's about it.
All right.
Hmm. Who's next?
Let's see. Adriana.
Okay, let's bring her over.
Now, her dress was by Philip Klein.
Hold on.
Her oh,
Uh huh. No, go
all
ahead. Read
right.
off.
Her
Read
her
off.
dress was by Philip Klein. Her shoes by Renee Calvia. The jewelry by Harry Winston Accessories and Chanel. And okay, the jewelry was Harry Winston. The accessories were Chanel. Her hair was done by Cesar Salazar. Her makeup was done by Roberto Espinosa, and the styling was done by Carol Phillip. And let's see. I love the color personally.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Only thing is, I'm not a fan of the length and the sleeves and the belting. This could have just been a fitted dress on Adriana with shorter sleeves and a little form fitting, and this would have been killer. This gives me too much of an '80s prom type of feel, or like you're going to the car hop or something. But I like the dress. I would just make a few improvements for her.
Um, I pulled up a image of um Erica Jane's reunion dress and put it side by side with Adriana's.
Ice skater, that's what it is. It's giving me Tara Lipinski vibes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was looking for. A figure skater. Yanni, Yanni, leave me alone. I was trying to be nice. Yanni put the whole damn. I mean, I was trying not to say that. I was trying to say that.
The color is beautiful, and somebody
Yeah.
finally got Adriana's hair right. Okay, somebody finally got her hair right with the blonde. I like the shoes. I think Alexia has these shoes on, but in gold as well.
Hmm.
But again, a very matronly dress. I maybe would have liked this on Julia.
Hmm. I mean, it's just Yanni, leave me alone. She's like, all you got left was the color and the chest. I mean, I just look at it like for her, and the color is fantastic. Like was killing me. The color is fantastic. It's just you. I would just do a whole new dress basically. because this is too ice skated Christy Yamaguchi type thing. I can't do it. But the color is
Not talking about
spectacular.
Christy Yamaguchi. Stay with Tara Lipinski, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Christy would have never came out in a frock like this.
True.
I love the shoes though. I ain't gonna lie. Her hoofs don't look bad in them.
No, I mean it's just what it is. Is you know what? To me, and tell me if I'm wrong. It's like Adriana with the hair, the makeup, the shoes. It's like the rest of her is outshining the dress. I can appreciate everything else but the dress, which is
Mm-hmm.
very weird.
Cause it just looks like a wet sack on her. Let's just call
Right.
the thing a thing. It's a lot of extra material that this girl don't need.
Thank you, Yanni. I do like the color, but longer. Just we bear shorter sleeves. Exactly. It's not. It doesn't do her. It doesn't do Adriana justice. It's Steven. Yes, it would look better on a 20 something TikToker. I agree. Like they're going to the VMAs or something. A 20-year-old in the VMAs. Exactly.
Why would you put such a matronly dress on a 20-year-old? She don't want to wear this.
It would no. We're saying it would look better on a 20-year-old.
I don't think so. I think it's very matronly.
It was trying to be youthful, but went the wrong direction.
The only thing that's saving this dress is the color because it matches the set.
Right. The colors, like I said, the color is fantastic. The hair is fantastic. The
But why
makeup
is
is
she
good.
wearing? You notice that her shoes are like purple, right?
Right.
Juliana, I mean, we're saying Juliana. Adriana always get. Oh Lord, I'm done. And why we didn't get a picture of Kiki?
Is Kiki at the reunion?
I don't know. She was like there throughout the season,
Right. In pretty much every
and
episode.
wasn't she a friend?
I would assume so, but she's not the main friend though.
Oh, we got different levels of friends.
Of course. Adriana and Marissa are the friends of the show.
So wait. So she's a what does Usman say? A potential friend?
Right. Kiki's a friend, but she's not main cast friend. She's the friend of a friend.
Shut up.
Just saying.
Adriana is thirsty to be under 30. Oh my god. All right. So this I think in comparison to the last reunion fashion parade that we did with the Salt Lake City ladies, these
Child.
were amazing. Even the worst ones were amazing.
Because they were good. It's just they didn't quite fit the person. That's all it really was. If we're being honest, they were good. They were overall good dresses. They just weren't good
Mhm.
for that particular person.
Or event.
That too.
Yeah. Salt Lake, get your act together because this is how you do reunion. This is it. You letting the Peacock Network outshine y'all at Bravo. It's no good.
Yeah, that's not good.
Hmm.
That's not good when they're outshining you like that. Just saying, because they killed. I'm sorry, they killed this.
Who was your
Even
best?
oh, the best one for me is Lisa.
The
For
best
me,
one for me was Gertie. The Wonder Woman. All she needed to do was put on some cuffs. And Wonder Woman, I love green. Green's my favorite color. Like the hair, the makeup, the outfit, the shoe, it was just boom, 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 all the way down like tens. Lisa, this looks like Lisa any old day of the week. I'm sorry, she does dress up quite well. Um,
yeah.
but
You
maybe the
see,
sparkles won me over with Gertie and the
you know
color
what it
green.
is. You know what it is with Lisa, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna be honest with Lisa. This reunion, her reunion look is like a Tuesday for her. You know what I mean? Like this is like normal.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
But if I'm,
because you think about it. Even when she's taking the kids to the restaurant, she was dressed.
well, you know why? Because she's showing off Lenny's work. She's a walking
Yes.
billboard for his
Yeah.
business and their business, so it makes sense.
Oh my God. So okay, so Steven thinks Gertie was best. Anyone else have any? Um, cause thank you, Yanni. That dress was outdated. Thank you.
I told, I mean, Tara Lipinski was 1998. That was what, 24 years ago?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
24 years ago.
Way better than Salt Lake City. Way
I
better.
mean, way better.
Wait, maybe because Peacock had more money? They do? The streaming service has more money than the network?
I mean, let's put it this way: like the Salt Lake City, when y'all could have went into your closets and found better dresses than y'all put on. Just, your confessional looks look better than what you put on.
Maybe someone needs to give them um like a master class in reunion outfits.
Right.
Jesus. All right, guys, that was the episode plus a bonus fashion review. This was the Real Housewives of Miami, season 4, episode 8, Le Fin. Bravo is broke people.
Oh, so bad.
That's what I was just questioning. Like, wait, what? The streaming service that they
Right.
giving away for free?
But it's just funny that the production quality was so much better than what they had on previous seasons. But they like, but let's give them credit. OC has stepped up their production. Well, because Heather's back on. Let's be honest, and she wasn't gonna come on no like semi no real broke show. She wasn't gonna do that to herself. And then you have Salt Lake City, who really stepped up the production.
Hold
But
on.
Miami's still number one for me.
Miami always been like this.
But this is way better. This is like so far above Bravo though.
Miami always been ahead of its time. That's why y'all didn't like it.
Oh no, I love Miami. I cried. I was one of the people who boycotted Bravo behind that mess.
On the Sister Wives Live, you need to. Oh, you did? Okay. We're gonna go and look at that message. You need to watch the video. Okay. I'll try to do that this afternoon for sure. Thank
Yeah,
you, Yanni.
when they canceled Miami, I boycotted for like a
They
season
didn't
or two.
cancel it. They just put it on hiatus.
It put it on hiatus. Sorry, a 10-year hiatus. But okay,
But we back though.
finally, taking long enough. Shit,
Uh, Better than DC.
DC was just straight trash, and we all knew that. But that one chick, Marilyn, the most interesting about thing about you is that you had to use your thumbprint to get into your closet. That you need to go. Get off my screen. That was the most interesting thing about her. She had 100 kids. Her husband was a lobbyist, and she had like a thumbprint lock on her door. Get out of here. And the fake break in of the crashing. Like, get out of here. But I did like that lady Linda though with the African man. I liked her.
I don't remember anybody from that show.
They were not memorable
The only thing I remember was crashing the White House party.
on camera. On camera.
Anybody could get into the White House. That's
I
what that
was
proved to
I
me.
was thinking like this is on camera. No one's gonna run and stop them.
And
Oh,
how
that was
did
my
Bravo production company get in there?
right.
Oh my lord. Anyway, we've got to go and do your Project Runway. So guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be starting Project Runway in a couple of minutes. Jamal, do you have all of your stuff added?
Yeah, this is gonna be a short one because there's only 4 contestants left.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Okay.
finale time.
Okay. Alrighty. So, guys, we'll see you over there. Thanks so much for all your comments in the live chat. Hello to the replay crew. We really appreciate you joining us today, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Hold on. It would be good if I had myself queued up, but I
Hmm.
don't. Oh my goodness. So, Jamal, until next time.
Of course.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.